Hi and welcome to another instrument choice support video. In this video we'll go over what is a centrifuge and how does it work. A centrifuge is a machine with a rapidly rotating container that applies centrifugal force to its contents. Centrifugal force is an inertial force which tends to pull an object outward when it is in orbit or is rotating around a center. Typically, a centrifuge, using the aforementioned centrifugal force, is used to separate fluids according to their size, shape, density and viscosity. The forces. Two forces counteract the centrifugal force, acting on the suspended particles. Buoyant force, the force with which the particles must displace the liquid media into which they sediment, and frictional force. This is the force generated by the particles as they migrate through the solution. Particles move away from the axis of rotation in a centrifugal field only when the centrifugal force exceeds the counteracting buoyant and frictional force, resulting in sedimentation of the particles at a constant rate. In this video, we'll run a few mixed liquids through the centrifuge and see what happens. For this video, we're using the IC-FC5706 Frontier Multi-Centrifuge by OHAUS. This is a small, benchtop multifunction centrifuge ideal for a multitude of spin-down applications, built for meeting the needs for liquid separation in the life sciences. This centrifuge is characterised by its reliability, its various safety features, and the ability to accommodate test tubes of different sizes. This device features 3 LCDs with buttons underneath to toggle the values. The first LCD displays the rotor number, lid status, and the speed in revolutions per minute or relative centrifugal force. The middle is the indication of the acceleration and deceleration level. The third is a centrifugation time. This goes up to a maximum of 99 hours and 59 minutes, or can be set to continuous. Then we have 3 buttons, which are start, stop, and lid open. Last of all is the value adjustment dial. Pressing the button below any of the LCDs will activate the value. This is indicated by flashing. Then the dial adjusts the values up or down. Before running the centrifuge, check that the fixing screw is properly installed and check for any signs of mechanical damage. For our experiment today, we will centrifuge 3 samples. The first is some salt water. The second is a soil-water mix. And the third is some full cream milk. Rotors must always be loaded symmetrically and with equal weight. I have created some counterweights with some water in spare test tubes. So I'll put these into place symmetrically, close the lid, and it will lock. We'll adjust the speed to 3,300 revolutions per minute and press start. For its speed, the machine is relatively quiet. Let's see what the samples look like after 2 minutes and 50 seconds at 3,300 RPM. You can press stop at any time, or once the timer has finished and the machine is at 0 RPM, press open to unlock the lid. First, the soil water sample. You can see the sediment has formed a pellet on the bottom of the tube and the supernatant on top. The salt water has formed a tiny pellet on the bottom and the supernatant on top. And lastly, with the milk, we see the cream on the top. It's a little bit difficult to see. And that's how a centrifuge works with a little demonstration. We hope that you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching.